Is it because of Aswaju presidency? Is what they're talking about?
Yes, it is important.
Why do you have to ask me that? Don't you know that
I said that you want to run against him, in fact.
So are you not aware that I will lead the campaign in Rivers State? Why you want me to say no?
On a day, my beautiful people, this is your boy, Niger Gist Blog. Niger Pikin Gist Blog, my people. No be smart, you know, now welcome. Today I bring a very important message waiting our brother Nyesom Wike said at his monthly press conference yesterday, Monday, concerning the state of the nation. You see, I keep telling you guys that when two politicians are fighting or when the politicians are dragging something, don't put yourself into it. Always utilize your time to be productive, to see what you can use your time to do so that you can be able to get something, get food and eat, so that you can be able to satisfy your family, take care of your family, take care of your bills. These guys you call these politicians are not interested in us, the common people of this nation. They are not. They are not interested. There is no politician in Nigeria you can support thinking you are supporting a human being. Tomorrow, that one will change. They will change. All of them are the same, I tell you the truth. Until you understand that their logo remains one. Permanent interest. No permanent friend, no permanent enemy, permanent interest. I was saying this seriously during the time of when Wike was fighting with Amechi. I also said it during the time of Jonathan and Buhari. I said it during the time. Everybody, politicians don't fight against themselves. They only fight to achieve something. They only fight to grab money, grab wealth, grab the resources of this nation. That is when you see them fight. Okay, look at what Nyesom Wike said. Now, Nyesom Wike is in PDP. But he said, as a PDP man, he will lead the campaign of Aswaju Tinubu for 2027 re-election. He will lead the campaign in the Rivers State. And if you now look at what is happening, you can now deduce that that's why there will be no peace in Rivers State except the structure of Nyesom Wike and Tinubu's stance. I have been saying it since that this is just politically motivated, everybody knows, but that the presidency is interested in this case. And that is why they are finding it very difficult to reconcile it. I said it before that it doesn't take the president anything to reconcile the problem of Rivers State. It's just within a tweet, just at the fingertips he can reconcile. But why they are trying to escalate and exaggerate the problem is because they want to see a way to remove Fubara, Governor Fubara, and take over the structure of Rivers State, since he has seen that Rivers State is so strategic in giving him the position, because the one he's holding now is because of the vote of Rivers State. It's a strategic vote that Wike gave him that made him to, collect the whole thing. So, telling you that these guys are not interested in doing the right thing so that the masses will join them, love them, and vote for them. No, they are only interested in when they go to office, they start manipulating how to get back in second time, manipulating how to hand over to the person that will protect them. That is all we have been having in this nation, and that's why development is far from us. That's why hunger is and poverty is our brothers and sisters. That's why nothing moves in this country, because what these politicians are doing is what they will do to manipulate the election. They are only interested in manipulation, not in getting things done, so that the masses will voluntarily, on their own, happily voted for them. Nobody is interested in your vote. Look at I will lead the campaign. I will lead the campaign, and you are in PDP. And that is why the PDP will not, because a lot of people who are in PDP fighting for another person, how will they now stand? See, let me tell us something. 2027, a lot of things are going to happen. Many people will be disappointed. So many bourgeois will fall. Great men will go down. You see, their strategies may fail them. I am not speaking because I know what will happen, but I'm speaking because I have faith in God. Not because we say we are not. Remember what happened in the last election? People came out to vote with their minds and voted for their choice, but the election was rigged to the last, and nobody talks. They feel it has become status quo anthem in Nigeria, that every election in Nigeria must be rigged and nobody would say anything. Time will come when things will change in a twinkle of an eye, in a peaceful way. Nobody is going to fight, but we get what we want. That is the situation we want in this country, and is coming. Nyesom Wike had already declared that he will lead the campaign in Rivers State. And I want to advise Governor Fubara, even as the 6 months, this thing is elapsing very soon. It's remaining, I think, 3 months. We have March, started in March 18, have April 18, May 18, June 18. This is 3 months. So it is still remaining in the next 3 months now. It's almost expiring. You understand? So when this thing comes back, you will see that Fubara also need to be very careful, because any small thing they will remove him, because what they are looking for is who will lead the campaign for Asiwaju Tinubu in Rivers State. So anything that Fubara is doing that is not to the interest of Tinubu, Fubara is in trouble. That is the way it looks. And Wike has just said it in another voice. Anybody that's doing anything in Rivers State that is not to the interest of Asiwaju Tinubu, it is rubbish, and that person will fail, and that person will be fought. That person will be fought by the pusher, by the powers that be. That is it. So Wike is now the campaign manager of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's re-election in Rivers State. He has already declared it today. It's not as if somebody is speculating it. This is what you heard it from his mouth now. You heard it from his mouth, not just now. He said he's going to lead it. So he has already declared himself, Tinubu doesn't need to, set up a campaign in Rivers State. He's already the leader. And let's think about it. You see what is happening. I want you to reason it another way. Is this supposed to be the one to do that? It is either the president setting up a campaign or the governor of the state. If the governor is the supporter of the President Tinubu, then the governor can set up the campaign, because everybody is looking at Fubara now. He may join the APC or join the support for Tinubu. Whatever he does, it is the governor that's supposed to do that. And now, the governor has not come on board to say anything. Wike has already declared it. And the whole world is listening that Wike is the campaign manager of Tinubu's re-election. And now let's check another thing. The whole nation is in hunger. The whole nation is in poverty. The whole nation is in debt. The whole nation is in tears. Everybody is crying. Nothing is moving. Then Tinubu and Wike is only interested in re-electing Tinubu. That is the only thing. If anybody is fighting that, he will fight the person back. And that's, you see, to tell you how insensitive these guys are to us. To the needs of the masses, to the needs of the people. No wonder they can stand up and tell you that they did 12 flyovers, they did 13 flyovers. And I keep asking myself, is that an achievement? That the governor sits for 8 years and do 12 flyovers, and he's clapping for himself, taking it all around the world, making a campaign that he did for the 13 flyover, 12 flyover, 10 flyover. I come to ask, is that why you are elected, to come and do flyover? Sorry, I don't know. If I'm mistaken, you tell me. Because there are things you need to do as a governor. There are better governance you need to give to the people than flyover. Is flyover a governance? People need you. Stayed for 8 years, nobody was employed. You didn't do one employment for 8 years, and you are telling us that you built 12 flyover. Does the flyover employ anybody? Does the flyover put food on the street of the people? Yes, you reduced hold up and you increase hunger. What is it? You reduce hold up on the streets, but increase hunger in the life of the people. You didn't employ one teacher. You didn't employ one civil servant. What's that? But your predecessor employed over 1,000 workers, and we are paying. Now your successor came on board and improved the salaries of those workers that your predecessor employed, and within your 8 years, none of them was promoted. You see how this thing is. And now the jealousy is there. Everybody, and it pains me when I see these kind of people who are suffering from what this guy did just because of psychophancy, and because they are getting a little thing, they keep supporting blindly what they should have fought. They keep supporting blindly what is affecting all of us. But that's arrant nonsense. My people no be smart, Wike had declared as the campaign manager of Tinubu's re-election in Rivers State. Whether you like it or not, nobody talks. And whether you want him to say no, he will not support Tinubu. He said no. He's a member of the PDP, and he will lead the campaign of Tinubu's re-election. If anybody want to buy, let the person buy. That's my paraphrase of what he's saying. But it is very disheartening that at this stage in Nigeria, and at this point we are right now, people are hungry, nothing is moving, no infrastructure around. Somebody is only talking about 2027 re-election of Ahmed Tinubu to be the campaign manager, when in Rivers State, where you want to lead the campaign, you have not come to ask the people whether they are eating or not, whether they have food on the table or not. That is not good now. How can we be so wicked to this extent that even to our people, to the people that made us, to the people that support us, to the people that followed us, we can't even, campaign for them to get something done on their own side? My people don't be smart. Well, what are we going to do? We are already in these guys' hands. They are already entered there. It's only God that can deliver us from them. I remember when God stood up one day and take us out of Abacha's hand. I still believe that same God that took us out of Abacha's hand will take us from this kind of politician's hand. And I know that one day Nigeria will smile again. My people, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please try to subscribe. All our returning subscribers will say, well done, my people, now welcome. Make una have a nice day. Bye.